Hello and welcome to another episode of the Champ Builder Podcast, where our goal is to create more leaders and less followers. Today, we're talking about routines and specifically your morning routine and how that plays a big part, crucial part on how successful you are and what type of day you're going to have. Check it out in this episode of the Champ Builder Podcast. What's up, Champ? This is Gary Brackett. Some of you may know me as an NFL player, Super Bowl champion, author, transformational speaker, philanthropist, dad, or just coach. And while all those are true, my most important role is as a leader. And as a leader, my goal is to create more leaders and fewer followers. I'm going to share my championship secrets with you in order to show you how you can become a champion in every key area of your life. No matter if it's self-development, business, fitness, social relationships, intimate relationships, finances, or spirituality, I want to give you some tools that you can use to build the life of your dreams. Welcome to the Champ Builders Podcast. Well, today, just like I said, we're going to talk about your routines, your morning routines. I think in life, we talked about goal setting and how you achieve your goals and how people become really successful is that they build a routine. They build something that is like habitual. Routine makes it that like unconsciously, you know that your body drinks water at a certain time. You know that your body exercises at a certain time. However, routines can always be bad. So we were talking about building healthy routines and more specifically, your morning routine. Now, I believe that you should have a championship morning. So I'm going to share with you my routine. But the beautiful thing about this is that you can use some things that I do in my mornings, or you could craft it around what's important to you. But whatever you do, make sure it's consistent and make sure that it's something that you could depend on and it's routine. So for me, I've learned the benefits of routine when I was in college. You know, previously, I was a walk-on, didn't have a scholarship, and I had bad habits, ate whatever I wanted, pizza at late night, went out. When I made a deal with myself that I wanted to become a starter, I wanted to make an impact on the team, I had to start being disciplined. And one of the things I implemented was a morning routine by getting up early, doing some hard things first, exercising, giving it my all. It really made a big difference. It really was the difference of me being able to go from a walk-on, someone who's about to get kicked out of school, to someone that got a scholarship, became a starter, captain, MVP, and now in the Hall of Fame. And I can attribute all of that to my routine. And I want to share with you now what my routine is as an entrepreneur, as a father, co-parent. It's a little different because there's days when I have my children and there's days when I don't have my children. And those days are a little bit different in terms of like what I could do in the evenings and how much energy I expend in the evenings on, sharing with them, cooking for them, laughing with them, doing different things. So I'm going to share with you what my morning routine is and how you can implement it in your day. So the first thing I do for my morning routine is I start the night before. So every night I look at my calendar, my planner, my phone, and figure out, one, how did I do today? I rank myself wins and losses. Did I achieve what I wanted to achieve today? Or do I have something I need to carry forward to the next day? And more importantly, what do I have for tomorrow? I want to make sure that I'm prepared the night before so that I'm not waking up in the morning scrambling thinking, oh, God, I have an early 9 a.m. meeting. What are we talking about? I didn't even look at the paper. I didn't discuss it. Oh, God, I have a speech or something. So I just make sure that I look the night before and I prepare myself for that day. I feel like it's like the first day of school where you get out your outfit out that you're gonna wear the next day. I still do that. I work out often 5 days a week, 4 to 5 days a week. So I put out whatever outfit I'm gonna work out in the morning. I select what workout I'm going to do. I've learned like when I'm going to the gym with intention on what I'm going to do, I'm not spending 30 minutes, 45 minutes researching, all right, is it leg day, what leg exercises? I write my exercises at night. So in the morning, all I have to do is get up and exercise. Set my schedule for the next day, what time I have to be up. I kind of reverse engineer from my first meeting. Typically, I get up around 6 a.m. every day. Now, that got pushed back. It typically was 5 a.m. or 4:30, but now it's 6 a.m. As you get older, I stay up a little bit later now. And I think, evening routines is as important, but making sure you get the proper amount of sleep. So for me, because I stay up a little later, I push back my wake up time. But again, whatever works for you. So after I start the night before and I figure everything up, I rise at 6 a.m. And this is the cheat code. By getting up at 6 a.m. and by having a routine, right? If you get up at 6 a.m. and typically people get up at 8 a.m., right? Those are 2 hours that you gain. 2 hours times 7 or 6 or 5. Say 2 hours times 5. That's 10 hours a week that you're gaining on your competition. 10 hours a week. That's 40 hours a month. That's a whole week's worth of work you're gaining on your competition by getting up early. It's a cheat code. So if you don't have that routine, if you're not getting up early, you need to start. Next thing I do, I like to, now sleeping alone, I like to make my bed. I like the sense of accomplishment. I want to put wins on the board as early as possible. I want to brush my teeth. I want to make my bed. I want to make things are organized and neat. So when I come home, I'm coming home to a nice made bed, right? It lowers your stress, makes you rest better, and makes you more productive. So definitely make sure that you implement, making your bed, making sure it's clean, making sure it's fresh. Just a great feeling. And for me, like I talked about the night before, the next on my list is the workout. For me, my body, in order for me to do what I do, I got to work out. I got to exercise. The endorphins that I gain when I work out and the mental toughness, the mindset of me versus me, and I have to win. So working out, tracking my workouts, making sure that I'm making some headway, making sure I'm getting stronger, right? Like I told you, the rest of my life, I wanted to be the best of my life. So I'm trying to now, people laugh hey, you weren't in that great shape when you played football. So what? I figured out things, right? I'm a different person. So my life is completely different. So yeah, I've learned what it takes now to put my body in peak performance, and I want to keep it there. So it doesn't matter what we done back in the day. Those checks are cash. That's done. But the rest of my life, I wanted to be the best of my life. So yeah, I'm in the best shape of my life right now. And I'm going to get even better. I'm going to get a six-pack. I promise you. It's going to happen. And I will show you when it does. But working out, man, it's something about working out and lifting heavy weights. I started lifting heavy weights because I don't look at the scale as much anymore as I look at my body fat percentages. So eating protein, lifting heavy weights allows me to stay lean and pack muscle, which keeps my body fat down. So then next, I fuel myself. Well, you got proper rest. You hydrate. You worked out. Now fueling yourself, putting the nutrients that you need inside your body, the proper amount of protein, whether it's oatmeal, something clean, my vitamins, making sure I'm taking those. I just make sure that my body has what it needs in order to perform at my best. I don't want to be that guy that, is at a late meeting, if I got a late day and I'm dragging. I'm going to thrive. I'm going to get better as the day goes on. So that's why I fuel myself. I make sure that I'm in great shape. And after I fuel myself, I'm taking care of my body. Now it's mental. Now I like to meditate. I like to journal. I like to get into the zone of visualization and visualizing myself and what type of success that I want to have for that day. How I want to accomplish my goals for that day. I want to, again, track what I've done the day before, what I need to do today. What do I need for today to be a success? I think about all those things because I want to manifest. I want to create the life. I want to design my life. I don't want it given to me. I like to design it. So that's why I'm very creative about meditating, bringing the happy thoughts, and journaling down my experience and figuring out what that is. And then lastly, what I want to do is I want to do the hard things first. We talked about, doing hard things. And I think so many days previously, and I feel it when I'm inconsistent in my routine, when I'm just going up, just staying busy. You know how it is. You just staying busy. And it's this quote by John Wooden, the never mistake activity with achievement. Well, when you don't have a plan, you're not working over a plan, you're just staying busy. You're just, all right, that needs to get clean. I need to take that there. I need to, all those mundane tasks. And then you're wasting all your energy. And then you go to the office, say, I'm going to do the hard thing now. And you're bummed. You don't have any energy left. So for me, I like to tackle my hard tasks first, get those out of the way. Some days I accomplish one thing. I write one website for today. I wanted to get it done. I had 5 things on my list, but I wrote one website. I closed the loop from start to finish. It's done. It's completed. I could turn it in. It's a good day. Like, just like you say, people overestimate what they could do in a year, underestimate what they could do in 3 to 5 years. People overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they could do in weeks and months. So don't be so hard on yourself. If you just accomplish one hard task for today, look at your priorities list. Make sure you put the hard things first. Knock those out when your energy is high. So then when you look at the end of the day, your wins and losses, man, if you knock out that 20%, like we talked about, that the 80-20 principle, you'll like the results that you'll get. So having a morning routine will help you out. Setting the goals. We set the goals in the earlier podcast. Now we're talking about having the consistency, having a routine to be able to make those goals stick. So you should have a morning routine. I would love to see what your morning routine is. Share it with us below. I would love for you to comment and think about anything that has helped you in your morning routine, because we're a family. We're a community. We're all in this thing together. And like I say all the time, I hope we all make it. So I hope you establish your routine. I hope it helps you become the best version of yourself. Hope it helps you develop your championship lifestyle. All right, leaders, you go out there, have a great day. Remember, hard things first. Get it done. Have a routine. Stick with it. Later on, we'll talk about your daily routine and your evening routines. But for now, just knock in that morning routine. Get you some sleep. Get you some rest. Make sure you plan the day the night before. You full up your exercise. Make your bed, right? And make sure you do what you need to do in order to set yourself up for success, right? Fulfillment first and then serve. Make sure you add the morning routine into your repertoire. All right, guys. See you on the next episode of the Champ Builder Podcast. Y'all take care.